Well, hello there, everyone. This is Nigel midday with some breaking news. Now, I hinted at this last night, but I wasn't sure, and I had some conversations with some confidants, and I've decided that this is some information I'm ready to share. A couple months ago, after the release of Bad Ben Frankenstein, I announced that Bad Ben 15, Not Your Home, would be the final Bad Ben film. And a lot of you were understanding about that and, you know, gave me positive feedback. But overwhelmingly, people said they were sad to see this series ending. Um, I was sad too because I've really enjoyed it and all. And I've gotten a lot of emails from people, meaningful emails that have said stuff like, they were going through a bad time in their life and Bad Ben really cheered them up and how much they enjoyed it and everything. Um, but the market had changed a lot. Like Amazon stopped paying what they used to pay, and growing the Roku channel was a bit of a challenge and all. But I said, um, I always used to say, if you keep watching, I'll keep making. But it's been tougher because you know, it's costs money to do this stuff. So the other day, and those of you that watch my regular live streams remember me telling this story. Holly's not down here, by the way, at the moment. Holly and I come down here after dinner, and in front of the wood stove, we got a TV, and we watch whatever we're watching on TV, and then I do my live broadcast. And we wrapped up about 8 o'clock or so. I worked on the computer for another hour, and then we go upstairs. And when we go upstairs, the television that's in the living room is on, and it's playing some foreign film up there is playing on the TV. Now, when you're on the TV, when you turn the TV on, it's a Roku TV, so it doesn't come up to, like in the old days when you'd have your TV plugged, your cable box plugged into your TV, you turn on the TV and whatever the last channel you're watching is on the TV. But this TV, whenever you turn it on, it pops up with the Roku screen, and then you got to choose Netflix or Hulu or whatever channel you want to go to. So this was not only on, the TV was not only on, but a program was playing, a foreign film. And Holly comes up, I said, "Did you leave this on?" And she says, "No." Now, one of the things I don't actually have this. Let me see if I can show this to you. Down here, I have sitting on my table, right down here, is my iPad that has all my cameras on it in the house. And let me show you one of those cameras. She's going to probably flip that I showed you this. But this is our living room. Okay. Can you see that? Now, that's actually Holly sitting in the recliner. But there is the television. And you can see it's on. She's watching something. And that same picture is on my iPad, which sits right down here on my desk. Actually, she's not watching TV. It's off. And the dog is laying on top of her, Archer. But if that TV is on, when I look at these cameras, it shows the outside of the house and all, I would see that TV was on. So, and when we go upstairs, I shut down this computer and then I shut down this iPad. And if I shut down this iPad, I I look right at the power button for the iPad is right above that living room scene. So I would have seen the TV on and playing. So I don't know, call this divine intervention or what. But when we walk upstairs, I say, "Did you leave that TV on?" She said, "No." Plus, when she shuts up, we watch Everybody Loves Raymond with dinner right there in the living room. We eat on TV trays like animals. And we come downstairs. So, if anything, if the TV had been left on, it would have been left on to Peacock playing. And every time an episode ends, a new episode will play, a new episode, but we always shut it off. So I come upstairs, I see that. "Did you leave that on?" She says, "No." And she had gone up once to use the bathroom. So she would have seen, and so had I. And we would have seen it. It just would have been noticeable because it would have been so out of the ordinary. So I said, well, I mean, obviously there's an explanation for it. But I said, man, that would be great for a Bad Ben film. And then I said, I'm not making anymore, except for the last one I was going to make. And I'd received so many emails from you guys about not wanting to end the Bad Ben series and wishing I'd make more. And I thought to myself, you know, it's gotten tougher to do because the expense of my equipment is on its last leg. This computer is a great computer, but it's the old Apple Silicon chip. I mean, the old Intel chip, and now everything that's being updated is for the new. And it's just, the computer locks up on me. And when I export things, yada, 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 I could go on forever. But I said to myself, you know, I am turning 60 this year, but do I really have to stop? And a lot of that, well, it depends on me, number one, but it also depends on the support I could get. So I said, I don't have to call this it. I don't have to make Bad Ben 15, Not Your Home, the final Bad Ben film. Now, those of you that ordered T-shirts that said Bad, you know, that listed all the films on the back, including Bad Ben, Not Your Home, save those T-shirts because they're going to be collector's items. Because what I decided, and I just decided this morning finally, after I got input back from my confidants, that for the time being at least, I'm going to continue making Bad Ben films. And the next one will be called Bad Ben 15, but I'm going to release it this summer, you know, probably for 4th of July weekend, if not Memorial Day, but there's a lot to get done. And I am proud and excited right now to introduce you to the title of the next Bad Ben film in the series, Bad Ben 15, Poltergeist. So a lot of this comes down to whether or not I can get the support to do this. So I'm doing a fundraiser, and you can contribute to this. And you might have just received an email from me that talks about ways to donate and what I'm trying to raise. It's a healthy sum I'm trying to raise, but it's not only for the production. There's a lot that goes on in the background. People that work on these. I do most of the work, but there's certain things that have to be done. And the major thing is the equipment upgrades. I'm pretty good on my computer, but I mean, I'm pretty good on my camera and audio equipment, but in particular, the the computer is one of the things I need to update, plus the cost associated with making this. So, like I said, I have a mailing list that's about 2,000 people strong. If everybody on that mailing list were able to contribute $5, whatever you can contribute, you can contribute $1, but it would cover everything I need to do this and a lot moving forward. So the place to, I mean, most of you probably got the email I sent out, but the place where you can see the details for all this is badben.com/15. It's on the bottom of your screen. And that will allow me to, let me switch back to, well, I'll leave this up. That explains everything that's going on. And already a lot of you must have read the email because I've got donations coming in. And I can't, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. And I want to continue to entertain. It's been a couple sad months, not like I'm going through depression, but my identity for the past 8 years has been Bad Ben. And Cherie, listen, you've donated enough. I know you're going through some things with your husband's health and all. So just focus on that. Don't worry about it. And like Beelzebub just said there, that Bad Ben really helped me in hard times. And that's what, I don't want to get emotional, but that's what a lot of people have said in their emails. So there's just so much stuff. Every time something strange or that I think would be cool in a movie happens, I write it down. And there's just so much stuff on my list. And I'm thinking, do I really need to limit myself to ending with Bad Ben 15? And the answer to that is no. As long as I can get your support, the support that's pouring in already and all, is heartwarming. And it lets me know you want more and that I need to make more, that I should make more. And I mean, I've got so many ideas beyond Poltergeist, but Poltergeist, because of what happened with the TV, I know that sounds weird, and there is, I'm sure, a rational explanation for it. It could be one of my dead relatives that went up there and turned it on. Who knows? But it's awful odd that I can see the TV 36 inches from my face is the camera of the living room, and I could see if that TV was on. And the fact that I shut down, walk upstairs, and the TV's on was just weird. So I talked to some people, and they basically, the basic answer of my closest circle has been, I was waiting till you'd come to this conclusion. They said, you're 60 this year, you're not 80. So keep making them. And so that's why I was excited about bringing this to you. And, Cherie, Michael from Found Footage Critic and also POV Horror, he paid me probably one of the biggest compliments I've ever been paid while doing these films. He said, I don't know what it is about you. I don't know. And this sounds a little weird, but it's not. He says, I don't know what it is about you, but I could watch you walk around your house all day long. Just watch you dealing with these things you deal with. I guess it's because I'm an everyman. I don't know. That's a term they use in life and film. So thank you, Courtney. By the way, let me thank who? Courtney. Let me thank Sarah. again, Michelle, um, some of these names I can't say. Owen, August, thank you so much. And I just hope the momentum that I have right now, I hope continues. Now I'll tell you, Poltergeist is going to be more like Bad Ben was, and that's not going to be all yuck yuck. It's the ideas I have on this and some of the creepy things. Even with the passing of my brother-in-law, which tomorrow will be a month ago. My sister mentioned that when she came home from the hospital that day, lights in the house that never flickered were flickering. And there's just so many. I don't know if you can hear my voice cracking at all, but there were just so many things that have happened that I just want to. Bad Ben 15, I want to make the best one since Bad Ben 1, since the original Bad Ben. And they've all, Bad Ben 7 was fantastic. They've all had good parts. Thank you, Michelle. But I just have so much more to contribute. I don't need to be a Hollywood superstar. I don't need to be discovered, somebody to contact me. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, I just need to entertain you. The ones that support me, I need to entertain you. So this is what we're doing. And if the momentum I have right now with people contributing continues the rest of the day and tomorrow, I'll be filming tomorrow night for this. So let me put the chat overlay back up, see if this can all squeeze in. Yes, it can. I enjoyed doing the weigh-in number 6. Beelzebub. Lisa, thank you so much. Lisa Alugali. I think I have that right. So anyway, it's you that's making this happen. And if things go according to plan, you'll have this very early in the summer, followed by another one for Halloween, and then 2 more next year, and 2 more next year, and 2 more next year, and to expect Bad Ben 30 one day. Like I said, as long as you guys keep supporting and watching, I'll keep making these. And thank you, Evangeline. What a pretty name. All you guys have awesome names. And I also made a post on Instagram one day how sometimes I'll look through the profiles of my followers, both on Instagram and Facebook, and you're some amazing people into some amazing things. And it's really an honor and a pleasure. Tom, you've donated plenty. So don't worry about it. I know you're an actor and sometimes you have money and sometimes you don't. So just, by the way, have we heard anything on your audition yet? But it's an honor to have met all of you through here. And it's whenever I film anything, I never film something thinking about how it's going to look in the film. I always put myself in the moment as if what's happening was actually happening. And then how it comes out is not an afterthought, but just a bonus how it winds up coming out. And I think about things that while I'm doing it that would frighten me or cause me concern. And that's just the process I use to put it together. And in a lot of ways, when I'm the only person on screen, that's the most creepy, because a lot of times what'll happen is Holly will be down here with the dogs and I'll be upstairs filming. And sometimes it's after she goes to bed, or if I go outside. I got to tell you, folks, there's coyotes out here, there's raccoons, there's opossums, there's owls. And sometimes when I'm out here after dark, it's creepy as shit. And it really helps to put me in the mood to do things. But Poltergeist, oh, by the way, anybody that had contributed previously to Bad Ben 15, Not Your Home, that's being rolled over into this. So your contributions will get you in the credits and everything for this next film from that donation. So don't worry, your money hasn't gone out the door. And this also doesn't stop the production of Leave the Lights On. So that'll continue also. So I just wanted to pop in here and give you guys an update on what's going on and where this decision is hours old. I hinted about it last night. I needed to hear back from some people, and I did. So you've got well, fuck them. They went with second best, Tom. So I just want to let you know that you're going to have Bad Ben to look forward to for the foreseeable future. Unless, of course, I get hit by a car or a truck. So I will be back on tonight at 7 p.m., by the way, and we'll talk more. But for now, that's my breaking news. And thank you so much. I'll